Have you noticed other animal videos in the channel? Please have a look. Let's go for our new episode. The black oystercatcher, Haematopus bachmani, is a conspicuous black bird found on the shoreline of western North America. It ranges from the Aleutian Islands of Alaska to the coast of the Baja California peninsula. It is the only representative of the oystercatcher family over most of its range, overlapping slightly with the American oystercatcher on the coast of Baja California. Within its range, it is most commonly referred to as the black oystercatcher, although this name is also used locally for the blackish oystercatcher and the African oystercatcher. It is a species of high conservation concern throughout its range, a keystone indicator species along the North Pacific shoreline, a management indicator species in the Chugach National Forest, and a U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service focal species for priority conservation action. It is a large entirely black shorebird with a long bright red bill and pink legs. It has a bright yellow iris and a red eye ring. Its plumage varies slightly from north to south, being darker further north. It is restricted in its range, never straying far from shores, in particular favoring rocky shorelines. It has been suggested that this bird is seen mostly on coastal stretches, which have some quieter embayments, such as jetty-protected areas. It forages in the intertidal zone, feeding on marine invertebrates, particularly mollusks such as mussels, limpets and chitons. It will also take crabs, isopods and barnacles. It hunts through the intertidal area, searching for food visually, often so close to the water's edge it has to fly up to avoid crashing surf. It uses its strong bill to dislodge food and pry shells open. It is a territorial bird during the nesting season, defending a foraging and nesting area in one territory. Some pairs have been recorded staying together for many years. Nests are small bowls or depressions close to the shore in which small pebbles and shell fragments are tossed in with a sideward or backward flick of the bill. Around 2 to 3 eggs are laid in this nest. These are very hard and can even survive being submerged by a high tide or very high water levels. Incubation takes around 26 to 28 days. The chicks are capable of leaving the nest after 1 day and will stay in the territory for a long time after fledging. The fledged juveniles will stay in the territory until the next breeding season. If the parents migrate, that year's chicks will migrate with them. This happens more often in the north of the range. I am glad you could spend some time for these wonderful animals. See you soon, bye for now.